The love is around, no pun intended.
Y'all phones is on. You body got.
Huh?
You body
Trying
got.
to show you.
My fault. My fault.
I get a pound.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
That's also my mom too, by the way.
That's
The
your
one-
mom?
Yeah, the
How
one
you
guy.
doing, Mama Love?
The person I
No
was
pun
talking
intended
to?
again.
Yeah, that's your mom.
Yeah, this is your mom?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fire. That's the my Dukes holding it down.
It's my girl.
Mama just tell me she need to be my manager too.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom?
Yeah,
Man.
she was just talking about that.
Bitch, you're
Alright.
not gonna go broke. Ain't nobody gonna steal.
That's a fact. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, Reality Rebels? It's Reef Major and we back with another episode of What They Doing in Here.
Yeah, Sersky, on y'all the racks.
And today we got a special guest.
Special guest. Big Harlem in the building.
Harlem Princess, to be exact.
Yes, sir.
Vina Love.
Vina
It's your
Love.
girl. What's good, y'all?
What's the vibes, Vina? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm tired, but for
Yeah.
good reasons. So
She ripping and running.
I'm blessed.
Busy gal.
Yeah.
Boss lady.
Yeah, thank you for blessing our scene. Welcome to What They Doing in Here.
Thank you for having me, y'all.
We here, whatnot.
Trying to show you. We got the rhythm and juice
Of course we
on
do.
deck.
Of course, this is a special request right here. So today we're
Vibes.
sipping on that paradise, strawberry, pineapple, mango. You know what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying?
what? Wait, give me right.
You got it right here. You got this right here.
I mean, you know I'm positioned, so you gotta
Nah,
pass
give
it
it
to
a
me.
give it a strawberry. Give it a strawberry.
Yeah, let me get that.
Hey, the ginger shots, boss?
Yeah, of course I got this.
Oh yeah, it's up.
Okay.
And you know you got the mighty shots.
Okay.
You know your mighty shot right here.
Thank you.
These definitely go crazy.
So we're gonna take our mighty shots. This is how we initiate all our guests. Cheers. Cheers, Vina.
Cheers.
Salud.
Health and wealth.
Health is wealth. You know,
Yes. Well, I feel like this is about to fry me.
It could.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Jones calm.
Oh, that's not bad.
Good vibes. All right, bet.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? All that health is wealth.
Oh yeah, that's it.
You feel me?
I'm up now.
Right.
Down with the paradise right here.
Yeah, let's get right. Let's get right.
Pineapple mango strawberry.
Y'all gonna zoom in on this? Then you gotta put the little thing.
Or the editors. Editors is around.
Oh, wait, who's making this?
That's me and my grandmother's business.
That's fire.
Shout out Granny.
We make, yeah, we making self fresh juices and whatnot.
Shout out
That's
Granny.
fire.
Yeah, proud sponsor. What they don't want to hear.
Yeah, that's definitely our top sponsor.
Yeah.
And then on the other side we got Look
Vita
Major here.
approves.
This
Yeah.
OD.
Yeah, that's a pain right
This
there.
OD.
Try to show you.
My mom, she juices a lot.
Word?
And I'm like more of a smoothie person.
Yeah.
So
I
we
make
looking, Mama
smoothies
Love?
too. I ain't
it's
gonna lie.
fire. You like it, mommy? Good.
He
Yeah.
jacking
Okay.
it, he jacking it. I
Yeah,
better say
rhythm
that.
and juices around, man. Tap in. Health is wealth. I be trying to tell them people be trying to be too cool for health. And I'm like,
No.
that don't make sense.
It don't make no sense at all.
Don't
But
make
you-
sense.
You can drink Don.
Exactly.
Talk about here.
You feel me?
Don the MVP this summer and he be getting a lot of
Yeah.
buckets on y'all.
Nah,
Not gonna
cool
lie.
though. I'll fuck
You're
with
getting a lot of
myself,
buckets
Don
on
going
y'all.
crazy on y'all.
but
Dog.
not every day. You
That
feel me?
little dog.
Or without rhythm and juice, you know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Nah,
Facts.
word.
But yeah, nah, we here though.
Nah, for real, we here. Yo, I just want to say I love your energy.
Thank you.
It's so vibrant. It's so like
Thank
just.
you.
Fact.
Did
you
you
want-
expect it to be different? Like you keep it 100. Did you think I was gonna come in here as a totally different person
I feel like
as to what I am right now?
me personally, I'm a good judge of energy, so I feel like I can see a picture of somebody and be like, I bet.
Okay.
And also, I seen you around like at the Godspeed, and your
Okay.
like I said, your energy was vibrant while you was walking
Mhm.
and shit like that.
hmm Okay.
So it's
bet.
like
I'm gonna just say one word, Harlem. You feel
Shit,
me?
and me?
Hello. Like,
Harlem
already-
do
you already know
Harlem
how
do bring a
Harlem
certain
is.
type of swag.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
already know
saying?
Harlem not shy.
Word.
They not
Yeah,
gonna, they gonna
man.
be who they are.
I don't want
That's
that.
my son Harlem fourth quarter right here. He in the building. My
Yeah.
It's my dog right there. So I already know how.
It's so
Harlem
crazy.
comes.
We met before,
Mm-hmm.
and we was just sitting next to each other, like, wait,
Try to show you, my boy.
Yeah.
my boy be
Where at?
outside.
Davey shop.
Okay.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, shout
Of
My
that.
boy definitely be shooting for Davies.
Word.
Shout
Y'all
out,
tap in with
bro.
Harlem fourth quarter.
Shout out
man.
to
Y'all
East,
need a
too.
street art photographer.
Mm-hmm.
Tap in with bro. He outside all around.
Facts.
Don't worry. Shout out East. Shout out Harlem fourth quarter.
All out.
I wanted to ask you, how do you feel like being outspoken benefited you or hindered you in life?
I feel like it definitely benefited me more than it hindered me.
Okay.
I think holding my tongue hindered me a lot. Like when I was just outside and it was just about music and I was just popping out and nobody really knew my personality.
Yeah.
I feel like it made it a little harder for people to connect with me
Right.
or like even want to do business with me, like thinking I was stuck up or like
Yeah.
probably mean or like
Right.
too bougie to converse or like something like that. So once I started to like really show my personality, it was like, oh nah, she's mad
Yeah.
relatable. Like
Mhm.
That's
it's like, oh damn, this what y'all wanted all this time? Y'all just wanted to get to
Right.
know me? All right, my fault.
They just wanted to reel you.
Word.
Yeah.
I think that's the best advice I ever got in my life.
Mhm.
Be
Yeah,
yourself.
be yourself.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, it wasn't even that I wasn't being myself. I think I wanted to have some part of me still be private.
To
like,
yourself,
I still
yeah.
wanted something to myself.
Yeah.
But it's like, I have so many other things to myself. Like, I
Right.
can share this side of me. Like, it's okay.
Now, yeah, I was just about to ask you,
Word.
like, do you feel like you being yourself, just personality wise, like, or like, when did you realize that you could still be private but still show how you want to be, how you want to act in public?
Last year, literally.
What
A
happened?
year ago. I was in a relationship that wasn't doing well. And I
Okay.
didn't want people to see that side of my life.
Got you.
So as I was trying to figure out what I was doing with that, I still had to show up. And still showing up, I couldn't show up upset or sad or what I was feeling like in the relationship. So that was when I learned, like, you could still be Vina Love and still have some type of privacy and work out what you got to work out in private. But it takes you to mature, grow up, go do certain things.
Yeah, definitely those growing pains.
It's crazy that you say that, because I feel like right now I'm kind of on like the flip side of that. Like, I was always outspoken, outgoing and stuff like that. But then like now as I got older and like through the years being outspoken and seeing like, you know, how to curate rooms and energy and shit like that, now I don't even really want to be too much out in the open. Like, I'll be chill. Like, if you know, you know. Like, you might know y'all to get vibey and turn the spot up, but I might not necessarily come off rip trying to turn the spot up. Like, I might want to just come into the room and just chill.
I think it has to do with like your environment too. Cause like I'll come in certain rooms and the way I am in my videos, you'll never see that.
Right.
So it depends on who I'm around, what I'm feeling like, what my day is like. Like everybody doesn't get every type of energy. So sometimes I do come in the room and I don't want to be like, like all my friends are like my friends are my friends that became celebrities. So like sometimes it's just their moment and I know how to just be in a room and just like chill out. You get what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
fire.
That's vibey. A lot of people do be trying to like you don't gotta do that. Like we said already, your energy is vibrant. It's like, you know what I'm saying, if it's their moment, it's their moment. You don't gotta
let your
try
friend
to
shine,
insert
man.
yourself.
Yeah, let your
somewhere,
friend
like,
shine.
Let
That's
your friend shine.
man.
A lot
That's
of
a big
people
one.
Trying to let their friend shine.
No, word. From you got level 1 over here.
We got level 1. Let's
Got
have it to the
level
card
one.
game.
We're not really strangers. So
Okay.
this
It's a card game we
perception
play, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Break the ice and all that. What's
Yeah.
level 1 about? What's that called?
This is level 1. This is perception right here. It
Okay.
says, as a child, what do you think I wanted to be?
You?
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't lie. I feel like you wanted to be a lawyer, bro. You don't want to debate with niggas and shit like that.
When you was a kid, I
Yeah, when
feel
I was a
like
child.
you
What do you
wanted
think it
to be, I don't know why I feel like you wanted to be like a wrestler or some crazy shit.
Wrestler, got it.
Like some type of crazy
something
MMA
athletic.
or something.
I ain't gonna lie, deadass wanted to be a lawyer. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Wow.
my
Word?
mom,
I
my
bet
mom
you
told
did.
me I should be a lawyer because I'm always argumentative.
That's me.
Deadass.
My mom told me the same
crazy.
shit
But
growing up.
the
That's
thing
crazy.
about it though, I thought about it. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be a lawyer because I feel like if I was a lawyer, I'd be the best at it, and then I'd have like niggas coming for me and my family because I was so ill.
Type
So
shit.
He was
I'm
already
like-
thinking ahead of the game.
That's-
I was
yeah,
thinking
he was
ahead
like
of the game,
past
bro. So I'm like, nah.
That's crazy. Fun fact, I went to, my freshman year of John Jay was during my senior year of high
Oh,
school.
he was really about to be a lawyer.
Yeah, I was that serious. I went to go to Stanford, but I was like 16, and my mom was like, "You're not going to California at
Wow.
16." But thank God for that, because if I would have went, I don't think I would have been Vina Love. So
Word.
yeah,
So you graduated early?
no.
So
How
you
you
was
doing
taking college classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just doing so well in high school.
Mhm.
I was just trying to speed up the process. Like,
Yeah.
You was trying to
what
get
else
out
could
of
I do?
there.
Yeah, like what else could I do? I needed more. Like,
Why was that? You feel like you was already mentally past like the people at your age group at the time?
Nah, I was so the high school that I went to performing arts school, and you weren't able to perform and stuff unless you had proper grades.
Okay.
So I was always on top of my grades because I was a choreographer. When it was time to do shows and stuff, I wanted to be a part.
You wanted to be outside.
So I was just always heavy on like my credits and things
Right.
like that. So by the time I got to senior year, it was like but so much for me to do.
Yeah.
So I found something to do.
You were making the
And-
dances?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I was a dancer before I was a singer.
Mhm.
Like I'm classically trained in ballet, jazz, tap, African. I've been
Tap?
dancing, yeah. I've been
wanna-
dancing since I was 2.
I took tap in 4th grade. Like, I want to fake tap back in. No
Yeah, you should. And it's so crazy. You'd be surprised how much your muscle memory remembers.
Mhm.
Like you'll think you just don't know how to do it no more.
Nah, I don't
Shit
think
from the
that.
ancestors.
I got rhythm.
You get what I'm saying?
When you
Exactly.
got, you know what I'm saying?
You got that in you. Exactly.
There's already in you, know what I'm saying? You
Exactly.
don't gotta think
you
about
don't
it too
lose
much.
shit like
Exactly.
that. You feel me?
I don't worry. I ain't gonna lie, like dancing since you was 2 is tough. That's
Yeah.
like so some kids don't even know how to walk at 2.
Yeah.
They
Word, that
barely be
is
stumbling
crazy.
it,
Yeah.
stumbling and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But you dancing.
It's so crazy. Like I think if it wasn't for dance, I don't even think I would have went into singing as easily as I did.
Okay.
Like being a dancer, I was always on stage all the time.
Yeah.
And then once I learned that I could sing, it was like just another superpower
Yeah.
unlocked. Like it just meshed
That's
well
ill.
with what I was already doing.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So It sounded like you was exposed to a lot of arts as a kid.
Yeah, because
And
you know, my mom, she just always wanted me to have something to do. She didn't want me to grow up doing other stuff.
Yeah. Were you only child?
Partially.
Okay. Yeah, that's
I just
probably
seen you
why
just
too.
took
Yeah, partially.
your brother to college.
Because I'm the only, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I look like
and then I grew up with 10 boys. So
Damn.
it's like, but then there's certain parts of my life where it was just me and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And there were certain parts where my mom was working so much and it was just me and my cousins. And I was the only girl. And I had to figure out how to be a girl amongst mad boys.
That's mad, bro.
And then I met my older sister. And then my little brother was born. So it just been like, my older brother came home from jail. Like, yeah, it was just like a lot.
I ain't lie, I love that too, because I feel like I fake grew up like that. So it's like, I bet. You see so many different type of people. It's like, you got siblings from every different type of spectrum, bro. Like,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, just like you said, like, one of your brothers just came home from jail. Like, free one of my brothers. It's like, I got another brother who's super religious. It's like, so it's always going to be a different type of spectrum. And like, from that, you get to pick and choose like what characteristics you like or don't like, so you could be a superhuman.
Exactly. Exactly.
I feel like we all supposed to have siblings, bro. I be feeling bad for only.
I say that all the time. Like,
we all do got
siblings is the best thing ever.
Nah,
I feel like siblings are like
siblings, bro. Cause I feel like only children, I be feeling bad, bro. You need to have other person to bounce something ideas off of, or just be there for you, bro.
I want mine to have. I want my kids to at least have 2 kids.
I want 5 kids.
2 extra kids.
Everybody's gonna be occupied. Everybody's gonna be entertained.
Why you want 5 though?
I just want a big family. Like I'm heavy into like. First of all, I want to see mad different versions of me. Like I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Like another version of me and the other person that I love. Like that's crazy.
That's ill. I don't even
want to
see
that.
Like,
that's fine as you say that, because I had a question for you. So it's like you be working, like you doing what you're doing, like you're ascending. You're about to be exactly who you want to be type shit. Do you feel like in the midst of that, as a strong woman, there's a space for a serious relationship as well as doing that? Do you feel like it conflicts or?
I mean, I feel
hinders
both.
You a little bit.
I feel like it works if you're with somebody that understands the goal and that understands what you're doing. Like if y'all on the same page and they understand you and there's no trust issues and no insecurities and all of that, absolutely, I think you could be in a healthy relationship while maintaining your career. The problem is finding that person. So you happen to date multiple people before you even find that out. And now your reputation is all destroyed because you was trying to find it. Yeah. So I'm a person that loves love. I do love being in relationships. I'm not a roster kind of girl. But I'm also not like looking for niggas either. Like, you know, like I'm not just, like if it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. Right. I'm into dating, but perception, like what we were talking about.
Facts.
That's like the biggest thing in my life right now.
Yeah.
Like people's perceptions of me are so all over the place. So I feel like people don't even approach me to try to date me.
Yeah.
And then the people that do try to date me is like, it's bad. Like they pull up bad.
I feel like you can't really go out into the world thinking about how people perceive you.
Nah, yeah, of course. I don't think about it, but I can see why they not pulling up on me. Like, you know?
So maybe you gotta go pull up on them.
I do. Yeah, I'm heavy on that. But I don't like just everybody. Like, you know, like it gotta be a certain type of energy for me to.
Nah, I feel that. I'm a firm believer on too that you're gonna run into that just by doing what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
When we gonna have that run, gang? Like,
nah, not you.
Like, y'all feel me? I'm like, yo, bro.
He over it.
Patience, bro. Like, patience. That's a key.
Bro, like,
you need a girlfriend?
I would say that, yeah.
Aww.
I need one of those, but I need a hug. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like.
Nah, I definitely need a hug. Bro.
But like you said,
sometimes you need a hug.
On the time, like we both understand what's going on. We here for the bigger cause. So it's like, especially, I ain't gonna lie, for a man though right now, women is outside doing any and everything. So it's just like energy. I'm very big on energy. And I realized that dealing with women, that's investment into energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
I feel like men get really intimidated by me and my career. I feel like men try to do something to me before I do something to them. Like they think I'm gonna do something to them because of the field that I'm in. The men that I'm around that think that they glorify, they think I glorify. Yeah. So it's just like this constant.
That's the thing though. I feel like right now everybody everybody feels like everybody is accessible. Right? I think that's what it is because of social media. So it's like you could just get a DM from 100 people. Yeah, we can't control that, but it's the reality.
But it's sad when you're dating a woman that wouldn't even respond, but you just don't know that.
But it's like sometimes like
you said what?
As like,
dating a woman that wouldn't even respond, but you don't know that about your woman, so you end up.
No, but what it is though,
why you feel like they don't be knowing that?
Nah, listen. I feel like what it is we're all exposed to so much. So you done heard a story about your man's girl. You done heard a story about your cousin's girl. Your girl done heard a story.
It's PTSD, basically.
PTSD from everybody because everybody is so accessible now. So with Instagram, it done shattered a whole wall, bro. So everybody's scarred.
So imagine if that's the like concept or like the thought process for people that aren't even in my position.
Yeah.
Imagine a person in my position.
Right.
It's scary though.
Like it's just like it's like. Well, absolutely. Like
that's why it's scary.
It's scary because we got so much more to lose. But I feel like it's so much more tough. I don't know. Like people just have a hard time.
It's a perception. It's like nah, no way you don't got.
You get what I'm saying? There we
I don't
go.
believe
That's
you.
what it is.
Nah, no
That's
way.
What it is.
You no way you got that person yourself. Like no way a nigga didn't buy you that. Like
and
I
it's
know
like
you lying.
once
like,
you get
like that.
it take a man like. He'll be around me for like 2 years. Like we'll be friends or something like that. And he'll be like, damn, like if I'd have knew what I know about really you now, then you'd have been my wife. And it's like, bro, I can't wait around for you to find that shit out. Like I can't. So I end up having these like lifelong friendships with these men that are totally in love with me that I can't be with. Yeah, exactly. So yes, yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, word. But I feel like I definitely do come from like a certain level of, you know what I'm saying, like, word. I feel like. As a man, you probably felt like that as a whenever at any point in your life, probably when you were probably a kid, whenever you had to learn a lesson to the point like it's not about certain this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. I am who I am. She is she is who she is. Sometimes you gotta believe people
and that's what I
worth for certain things.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'll throw myself out on the limb, like, all right.
Yo, that's what it is.
You sure?
It's what it's
I
not.
Bet.
That's so simple.
I also realized too that men don't like when I catch on to
I also
catch on to what though?
The representative, because like certain men show up as a certain type of person in the beginning.
But that, I was about to say on that, like when you approach certain women though, you have to have certain shit in order.
Absolutely.
And not even just for you, but for myself.
Absolutely.
Because that's another reason why why men are going insane dealing with certain caliber of women is they don't necessarily have everything that they need set for themselves.
Yes.
So because of that, that's kind of feeding off of like,
it causes the insecurity.
This, I know she might.
But that's what they tell you not to date until you're ready. Like when they say ready, they don't mean just like emotionally. Nobody's ever just ready. Like
you never really ready though. That's the thing.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
but I think that's also why I've been out the game for so long too. Is because I just been trying to focus on me, just get my shit right,
and get right.
Like, I want to be
get
right.
your shots up first.
Yeah,
because you want to meet the shorty and be like, damn, I got everything you need. Like it's lit. I can take care of this whole situation
like that.
Right. Yeah.
Or I'm almost there. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We can work together to finish the job. Exactly. Like, that's how I feel too. But it's just tough out here.
It's tough out here.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
When you got morals.
You understand? There we go. Y'all can put that on the bottom. Morals. And put the definition at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yes. It makes it so difficult.
All right. It's alignment. Everything is alignment. You stick to your morals, you're going to be aligned with everything that's aligned with you.
That's why I ain't tripping too much. Like, it is what it is.
Don't trip. You're going to stumble right into that.
Yeah.
Look, you about to hop into
I hope so, bro.
Let's do it.
Connection and all that. It actually goes into the next topic, but we're going to ask it though. You know what I'm saying?
What we got over there?
Have you changed your mind about anything recently?
Every day, every second. Are you sure to me? Every decision I make, there's a flip side to it. I'm one of the most.
How many times you think?
How many times I think?
Facts.
Like think?
No, I mean, how many times you think about like a certain scenario?
Oh, I was about to say, what? Like,
I'm about to go do
I'm the
You think about it twice.
And then I'm an overthinking ass person anyway. All right, ask me the question one more time so I could like really answer you.
Have you changed your mind about anything lately?
Yes, I changed my mind about. Damn, I don't know. That's too hard to answer because I do. I change my mind about every little thing. I make a decision and then there's a flip side to it. That's hard.
So let me just ask you this then. Growing up being a part of growing up being a direct descendant of a pioneer of hip hop, how has that shaped your view of the industry and the hip hop scene to now being in the hip hop scene? What does it look like now?
Back then, it didn't even look like a scene. Like back then, it just looked like uncles and
that's crazy
stuff like that. Like I didn't even really like know too much. Like I knew it was something, but I just wasn't thinking of it like that. Like the tour bus would come and it was just like, all right, Dad's leaving. Like it was just like, and then like even KRS-One, that's my godfather. I didn't realize who KRS-One was until I got to a certain age.
Right.
So it's like, even my uncle, Benny King, the song Stand By Me. It's just, I don't know. Like, I just, yeah.
That song?
That's my grandmother's brother.
What?
That's Uncle Benny, like, you know?
Uncle
and
Benny
it takes you to
growing
get
up,
to a certain age for you to be like,
they do this, they do that.
Wait a minute. Like, you have these aha moments. Yeah. So now being in the industry, I think, like, the fact that my parents kept me away from the industry as a kid, like, I didn't grow up as an industry kid.
Okay.
So I gained a certain amount of morals, a certain type of respect for myself. I carry myself a certain type of way. I don't move like a celebrity kid, like spoiled and entitled and all of that type of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm spoiled, but they know what I'm talking about.
Nah, I never really met a celebrity kid. Not even to cut you off, but I feel like you got a real like Harlem, New York City vibe.
Exactly.
All
when I got in the
Queens
industry, I realized how much them keeping me out the industry paid off for me. Because when I got into it, it was like, oh, okay.
I'm glad I had the training.
Right. Yeah, like I got the training before I was even.
You was able to kind of put it together yourself almost.
Exactly, and then kind of like feel the vibes of who was who and what was what, things of that sort. So.
Nah, I love that for you. I feel like you had a lot of good sense of direction growing up.
Yeah,
like, I see Mama
absolutely.
Love, like she's in tune to the conversation.
Dog,
I see her. She's like, I like those answers.
My dog.
I see you, girl.
So
it's like type of shit like that.
Mommy did right.
Yeah, no, actually I did. Your dad had a set at the 50th year celebration. Yeah, I was at that concert.
Yeah,
he rocked that shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, he
you.
went crazy. I was like, that shit was crazy.
Vibes.
Good vibes. But yeah,
shout out DJ Kid Capri.
Word, facts. Shout out, bro.
Hey, daddy.
I had a so this one is more of a like this is a discussion I wanted to start. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a question, right? So I be thinking a lot. You feel what I'm saying? I always just be thinking, you know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking one day, I feel like for like cultures to advance, I feel like we need to just go rapid mode and just having mixed babies all over. Like I feel like listen, hear me out. And and look, this has nothing.
I was curious to see how the black women was going.
Look, this has nothing to do with black. This has nothing to do with white.
Talk to us, right?
What I'm saying is a Mexican can have a baby with a Pakistani and an Indian can have a baby with a Chinese. It has nothing to do. But when you think of mixed babies, everybody always black and white, but there's more cultures than just us. So I feel like if the world just had a notion of like it was a freer notion to like just go over there, like Sweden wants to go mix with Jamaica, like on some happily. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not on some like always looked upon as different. I feel like that would advance the world because I feel like we, like, as cultures, we need to, like, we could advance by experiencing new experiences, by introducing new cultures. So now let's say your mom is from Asia and your dad is from Scotland. And this kid now grows up with traditions from Scotland and from Asia. That's a wavy baby. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he's learning. That's a new person. That's almost a new form of human.
Wavy baby.
So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the world needs to get on a notion.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why it isn't a thing, propaganda is everything. The reason why that's not propaganda is because that's too much for the world to handle.
Yeah, who's gonna benefit?
It's just like telling black people that they were superior from the start.
We are though.
But it's just like telling them that.
Why would they tell us that?
Imagine telling black people like, yeah, y'all been them. Imagine, just imagine, they've never given us.
It's almost like tucking sauce, bro. Like
there you go. Like. There you go. I'm trying to figure out a way to say it without being too political. But yes, like it's like, it is the right fire thing to do. It's so fire that they don't push that on us.
But that's why I'm saying we as people have control.
Nah, yeah, like, we got to tighten up.
Outside and go do whatever we want. Like,
yeah, we definitely got to tighten up.
Let's say I'm bringing it back to the African American culture now, right?
Yeah.
There's people that's pushing like, oh, we gotta keep everything together. We gotta keep everything together. But what's happening is we're losing potency because we're trying to retain 100%, but 3% is leaving every day.
Right.
4% is getting tired of that same message, so they're gonna leave anyway. So instead of us trying to just say, yo, we gotta keep it in house, let's just go disperse, create some new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually do agree. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree. I just know. One, ignorance comes into play, and that's always something that's like hard to teach everybody the same thing at one time.
Yeah.
And two, like, no shade, because I'm a black woman. We racist a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, we are.
So
let's say racist. We be prejudiced.
let's not.
Black people are racist, bro.
Let's not. All right, we'll use that word. We'll use that word so we don't upset nobody. We'll use the word prejudice because if you ask a black woman if she would have a baby with a
it could be tucking a source
Pakistani man,
right?
95% of those women might say no, but then they might say yes. Like it's too like
too different. It's too wide of a spectrum.
You never. Right? How do you feel about like potentially like having a baby outside of the normal race?
I am Indian, Irish, Jamaican, and Italian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the worst person to ask.
Right.
I don't give a damn.
Because you could go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't care.
And then that's what I'm saying.
Everybody not like that.
Yeah, the way I feel about it is like, but just how you said all them different countries. You said Indian, Irish, Japanese.
My dad's Italian and black. My mom is Indian, Irish, and Jamaican.
Okay, bet. So it's like
that's
most of except for like 2 of those places you can find black people there. So I feel like even that being said, you could then like go do that, mix the cultures up, and still find somebody black.
I mean, well, yeah, I feel like I agree because even when you go to Scotland, there's black.
And black people.
Yeah, even when you go to
black people everywhere, right?
Yeah,
fine.
Mm-hmm.
So is it about more so like going outside of the black diaspora, or is it more?
No,
so
that's what I'm saying. It's not about.
It don't have
black
to be
and
about
white.
that.
It's not about black and white. That's not the only two cultures in the world, bro.
Exactly.
And that's why if I'm black and I'm talking about culture, they're gonna automatically assume I'm speaking about our culture. But I'm just saying, bro, like what it is a Mexican in Mexico, right now. He's like, yo, like I want to go, I don't know, to Ireland, bro. Like I love this Ireland. I want to go.
You know what else too? I feel like people look at like China and how they have like their setup with the kids and like keeping like you don't have a certain amount of children and like things like that. Marrying inside of your race, all of that type of stuff. I feel like people see that and they think that that's structure. I think they think that's like a positive way of having structure in your country.
Yeah.
So maybe that plays a part in it too. Like maybe people feel like in order to have structure, we need to only
be in ourselves.
Have children within our race. I don't agree with it, but I feel like some people think like that.
Not that like how Vina said that is how she said Chinese people in particular, because if you look at it, almost anywhere you go, you're gonna find somebody Chinese. Just like how you go anywhere you're gonna find somebody from New York. So it's like almost every place you go, Chinese people got a certain type of setup. Like they got Chinatown here, Chinatown there, Chinatown there.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna see Nigeria town in China. Most likely, so it's like they know what they're doing. That, it's like I bet we could.
That's funny.
Y'all could go mix out once y'all go out there, so we could get that money, get these contracts, and build up the land. So now we own it.
That's a us thing.
What you mean?
That's us. That's us not like going into these places.
Yeah, we could do the same thing because regardless of anywhere you go, like if I was to have a baby with anybody,
we got Little Italy, we got Chinatown. We got.
Oh, you talking about just us setting our shit up?
Yeah.
We need that word.
Little Africas around like that.
Or
little Africas.
Somebody got to own a block, at least one block. Like
Harlem, 116th.
Could be the cheapest block.
I'm saying we need more little Africas around.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But also too, I think it goes back to like what you said earlier about propaganda. So I think that it is, and then also too, I wanted to just like my last saying on this, like growing up, I remember telling like girls like, yo, like I wanted to have like 5 kids in different races. Like literally, like I wanted an Asian baby, I wanted a Spanish baby.
Most men say
an Italian
like
baby.
That.
Like I really wanted that life. And like thinking about this now is like I think like I don't know, maybe that's why I wanted it. Like, I just wanted my kids to have a different race. Like I wanted to inject my culture into another culture.
I feel like I did feel that to a certain extent. I feel like I could like I'm a one woman type of guy for real. But it's like I feel like if I don't have one woman by a certain age, I'm gonna need a couple. But
I knew he was about to say it before he said it.
But look though, if it's a couple, it's not gonna just be like I bet I'm just whoring. I just want to do this and the third. It's gonna be exclusive. It's gonna be like I bet,
bro.
She know how to do this. She know how to do this.
She
know how to do this. And I'm be like Joe Jackson.
Into perspective for y'all. Y'all gotta remember something, right?
Or
no shade to nobody. We're just being realistic. I'm having a conversation with my black men.
Talk to us.
Y'all are black men.
Yes.
Y'all gonna have black children.
Yes.
Of course.
You want to be in a household where
structure.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? It's a certain type of structure that we live by. Not to say that nobody doesn't have that, but we have a certain way of raising our children, cooking our food, cleaning our cribs, blessing our homes, family reunions. It's certain things that we do as Black people that a lot of people don't know how to resonate with. A lot of people get uncomfortable being in our spaces sometimes because it's intense. Like we got heavy energy just as Black people, period. Our food will intimidate the hell out of an average person that's not Black.
That's a fact.
So, and just like us, if you were to take us to India and put us in, we're going to be like, what the hell is going on in here? But now if you take us to DR or Puerto Rico, that's a little different.
Like,
because we're around,
primo right
you
here.
understand what I'm saying?
We
so
get it. It's a little different
now
connection.
it's ideal, not even ideal, but for a Black man to be with a Latin woman, that's regs because we have a lot of the same customs. The way we eat, the way we cook, the way we raise our children, very similar. So I feel like that has a big part to do with why women have a hard time. Black women have a hard time dating outside of our race because the fear of not having that Black love, like that strong Black man, like that's something we desire from kids. Like, you want a strong Black household, you know?
Nah, that's beautifully put.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I feel like
they do say like the man is like the dominant.
It's almost like you got to lead, bro. So it's like, how she gonna get led by somebody who don't have her values? Who didn't get.
You can meet a man outside your race that does have your values.
May have your values.
But there's the teaching process. There's the
it's all, you know, like it's disconnect. Like, you're not gonna get it.
Disconnect that you have to take the time.
It's definitely gonna be a disconnect.
And really, like, you know, if you love the person, you take the time to really like focus on those things and work through those things. And hopefully, you guys have so much in common that it doesn't even matter. But in the real world, United States, Harlem. We not seeing it like that. We're only looking at what's in our faces, and
damn,
you know.
Facts. My fault. You got it.
But I was just about to piggyback on what she said. Like sometimes you just look at what's in your faces. Like that's why when you see people from like Suffolk County in Long Island, like he dated 20 white girls. Like he did that because it was straight Becky's in his face. Like he didn't see no beautiful Black queen. Like me personally, that's why I had said like anywhere you go, you're gonna see Black people. Because I feel like it don't have to be an American culture. I don't even necessarily prefer the American culture. Unless it's a New York City one for real, but it's like
that's his own culture.
You get what I'm saying though? Because everybody else is weird.
And we're not gonna act like every other culture doesn't like Black people.
It
doesn't matter where you go. Like you could go with the hillbillies. You're gonna see a little Black baby somewhere. It's just I don't know. It just
Shawty, what you doing over here?
But I need a Black woman though, regardless of where she from. Is she from Australia but she Black? Is she from Brazil but she Black? Is she from Guyana but she Black? I just feel like you said, there's certain type of connectivity. Like I don't want to have to be with somebody. I'm feeling like I gotta teach you my life. Like I feel like you have to just get certain shit. Like I gotta tell you that about a story of me walking down the block, see two niggas, and I'm asking what time it is, like, and you just get it, like, I don't gotta over explain it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't do that with everybody, so it's like I don't want that. And as I get older, it's like I'm not a horny little kid no more, so it's like I'm thinking more with just head up here.
Peace and simplicity.
I'm looking for peace, simplicity, and alignment, like I said before. So it's like, how can I be aligned if your mindset is far left? To where mine's is, like it's not gonna work, mama. It's like you gotta
it's crazy
pack
like,
that up.
Having this discussion, I'm seeing like it's definitely different from a men's point of view and a woman's point of view. Cause it's definitely different, like you said.
Got different roles.
Yeah, that is. So I can't even. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's why I like having discussions, bro.
I'm trying to show you those.
Because you can see like what's really going on.
Jacking y'all the discussions, a new segment on what they doing in here. Look out for those. Y'all the discussions coming every episode.
Bro. Shout out to Vina Love, yeah. Some good answers.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Sheesh. College mind and all that. You know in the books.
Dropped out of college twice, y'all. I better know.
You was there though. You was there though. You learned you was a little son. I mean, I dropped out too, but I got what I needed while I was there.
I remember the last college course I took at John Jay. It was about like female mutilation in Africa.
I read about that. They do all type of crazy shit, like whole type of belts with big ass buckles.
You know what I'm saying? And I like what we were talking about just now. That makes me kind of think of like those women. Like if they had the option to marry outside of their culture,
they'd be like, hell yeah,
would they?
I don't want to get.
But that you think so?
Yeah, I do think so.
You think so, but then their minds is like, nah. This is what I was. This is how it goes. This is what it is. This is tradition. This is what. So it's like perception will really mess the situation up.
Perception and conditioning as well.
Exactly.
Because I feel like some Black women deadass will not have a kid outside of the Black culture though.
Exactly.
Have you ever dated a white boy?
I love y'all.
No.
Like
you wouldn't. Would you?
I don't know.
You gotta be at a certain time in your life.
I'm not looking for it.
Okay.
Like I'm dead not looking for it. Cause I'm not like, I feel like I'm white enough. Like I think me being Italian and Irish, I think.
I be feeling like light skinned women don't like light skinned men.
No, that's not true. I've dated light skinned men. I don't have a type, so I can't really like I date if I meet you and I like you and I'm on that, that's it. It don't really matter. Yeah, like it don't really matter. Like
respectfully,
all the other stuff.
It's just energy.
Yeah, that's
energy.
it.
Well, that's how you communicate through the energy.
Yes, that's a fact.
I feel like I'm in Glee Club, man.
Yeah.
You got level 3 over there, Miss Vina.
Oh, is my goal?
Sure.
Yeah.
Level 3, what's that?
Reflection,
my fault. If we were in a band, what would our name be?
What would our name be?
Oh. Who's in a band?
Black.
I was gonna say Love Triangle.
The Black Love Triangle.
Everything
black.
Black Love Triangle.
I can jack that.
I'm gonna jack that.
I feel like we could work the scheme like and really.
I can really see myself on the drums going crazy though.
The Black Triangle.
Yeah, you definitely on the drums for sure.
I'll show you.
What you playing?
I got vocals too. We could be here. We could be like a.
Sing for me right now.
What you want to hear?
You dead ass?
What you want to hear?
Anything. Sing for me. Yeah. Sing.
Hello, let me say.
Now you about to gas the shit.
Hello, he said. That's what we got.
Stop playing with me.
But now I'll probably be on some bass guitar shit.
Okay, I can see that.
I can jack bass. All right. For the vibe.
Yeah, the Black Love Triangle. We
I got my son Tyleek in the band too. He definitely got the vocals.
Should have been.
But I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to ask you too about the vocals.
Mm-hmm.
You just be singing like you probably just wake up and start singing some shit. Like, you know what I mean? You probably just be look. She like yep. You just wake up and start talking. You just singing the sentence.
Yo, I just sing.
Why do you love singing so much? Like how where does that come from?
I love to sing, but lately it's been coming up in my conversations a lot. And I think it's because I don't want to make it seem like I have no disabilities or nothing like that. But I don't know. It calmed me down. Like when I got to say what I got to say and I just sing it, it's just like, let's go. Like sweet it up. Like I'm getting your attention. You hearing what I'm saying and we're getting it done and we're moving on. Like, I don't know. I feel like it just spices everything up. And then it just naturally happens. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun.
That's fire.
Little razzle dazzle to the combo.
Little razzle dazzle to the combo. Yeah. You never know, you might get hit with oh shit.
You know?
I felt it a little more.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like that.
Emphasis.
What's your favorite random place to sing? Like is it driving? Is it in the shower?
In the street. Like walking down the street.
Walking?
Just start bugging. Everybody hey, hold up. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
High School Musical vibes.
You feel me? Like, hey! You can't fight that. You don't know what to do with that.
That was a note. I'm not gonna lie. That was a note.
If you mad, if you sad, if you upset, and you hear that, instantly brightens your day. And I'm realizing that. Like, people just love to hear it singing.
Because it's frequency.
Yeah. Also, too, people are scared to be out like that. So when they see somebody out like that, they start smiling. Kudos to you.
I think that's another thing too. Like subconsciously, it reminds me to just be free.
Yeah.
Because that's something I'm always fighting
people
for
need that.
Within myself. So yeah.
People be so kept inside themselves that they need to see what it looks like to be free, just so they can be happy and be like, maybe.
I'll call it being an example for myself and others. That's why I do it.
Bravo.
To just,
mirror woman.
Yeah.
Also, too, since you like to sing so much, who's your favorite singer coming up, growing up?
Mary J. Blige for sure. I'm a heavy Mary fan.
Love Mary.
But I listen to mad different people. Like my grandmother and my mom, they just, I don't know, they played everything around me. And then at a certain point, I started to just pick up on my own, what I liked. And I was listening to stuff from the 60s. I was listening to stuff from the 70s, the 80s, 90s. So I've always been well-rounded musically.
Yeah.
I don't think I understood the importance of singing, vocally being nice until I got to college and I was doing musical theater.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear every little thing.
I was about to ask you,
you can't mess up a note. Everything is personality. Every word has to have a personality. If you switch it in meaning, you have to show it. Your body language, your speech. I was taking speech classes. It was a speech class / yoga class.
What?
I'm practicing speech and
Why you
doing
doing yoga?
at
Yoga
the
is
same.
strenuous.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a real workout. Like
you now, as an R&B singer, you learn to sing from your diaphragm. As a Broadway singer, you sing from your feet. So it was so many different things I was learning. I was just like,
I get me some music.
I never heard that before. That's not.
you know what I'm saying? So it took me to get to college for me to be like, I see how I could work this out.
Yeah.
I can see how I could do this.
And if you listen to Vina music, like I feel like you focus on lyrics, but I could tell that you really trying to.
You feel me?
Really
like I'm trying to
like,
yeah.
Like really,
so like that's the thing that
you
frustrates
really trying
me.
to sing this shit. Like
I could really like I've been on stage before I was ever in a recording studio, so I could sing. Like I could actually like sing on the stage, and I never knew how to translate that through my music. Like I knew how to write the words, I knew how to sing, but the way it sounds on stage, completely different energy.
What you mean you know how to translate it? Like you know how to.
So like
how do you got to tone it down almost, right?
Yeah,
how do you do that?
because you got to experiment. Like you got to sit in a stool and really like work your levels and figure out, because you're working with a piece of machine as well.
Your voice.
When I'm singing right here, it's just regular. It's coming out how how I'm intending for it to sound.
Yeah.
When I'm singing through a microphone, you got tune, you got the auto-tune, you got the reverb.
You basically gotta. It's almost like a jump shot. Like you gotta know how
exactly
hard to shoot it for real. Like
exactly.
I get
and
that.
just going back and mixing it and all that type of stuff. So as a belter, do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is. Like
you have your head voice. And then if you belt, it's just you singing straight out, like just straight, like whereas your head voice is you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a change in heaviness, I'll say.
Like you singing with your body over singing.
You know what I'm
with your
saying?
mind.
Like a little bit more rougher than as you would in your head voice. So as a belter sitting in the studio trying to record something, I'm messing up it's being staticky.
Is belting like a technique? Like you saying like you're a belter?
In a sense, yeah, like a technique, a way of singing. So if I'm in the studio and I'm trying to sing like that into the mic, I'm messing the mic up,
right?
Because I'm too loud. Yeah. It's too much. So I have to figure out how to create that same sound
to get that same effect. Gotcha.
So it's a little challenging when. You know?
There's science behind that shit.
Yeah. People think you just go in the booth and start recording shit. I mean, people do, but not me.
Yeah, Vina definitely gotta teach us, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta teach me. I need some lessons.
Pull up.
Okay.
Word.
Don't worry. I ain't gonna lie. This was a great episode right here.
It was a great episode. Great conversation. I definitely learned learned a few things, I'm saying.
Got some good insight.
Exactly. Got some good insight. Thought about a few new things that I'm gonna
he was ready to change the whole population of the earth. When we started this interview.
My son had Thanos shit.
Yo, like.
Hey, man, I'm just out for my son in Mexico. I know he wants some shit.
Yo, please.
He think he Will Smith and Bad Boys, y'all.
So wait, okay. Ideally, what's the kind of woman you want to be with?
My woman.
Bring me peace. You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that.
Like
literally, like just bring peace. Like have a good head on your shoulders. Have morals, respect. Like be a woman. I feel like a lot of women are getting away from being women, and like just be a woman, be yourself.
Do you understand why that's hard for a lot of women right now?
I do.
Okay. Because of the propaganda.
Nah, both sides is fucked up right now.
I feel like the propaganda. I feel like the men influence it, and women also.
I also think it's social media. Social media is really the downfall in love in this era of world, in this society of now. It's social media, because like I said, everybody is accessible. And we all been exposed to so much. Like we done seen so much cheating stories, and you heard your cousin got fucked over, and then you know what I'm saying? Everybody got stories. We done heard so many stories that we can't believe. Yeah. So now it's like, you know what? I'm gonna step further back.
I genuinely think it come with, because I'm thinking right now as you're speaking, and I genuinely think it comes with like, if people would just take some type of accountability for themselves and create their own way of thinking, I think we would be okay, but it's just so hard to do. It's so hard to influence that on everybody, because ideally we could have everything we wanted if we did right with ourselves. It would naturally just come to us. We would attract it. If we was to put ourselves in these certain type of rooms, we would have the things that we're asking for.
Yeah. That's what God tell you to step.
You can't be mad about what you're receiving if you're not putting the work in to receive it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like I want a wonderful, great, beautiful Black man. However, I have a lot of trust issues. I have a lot of like I think you think I'm gonna get you, so I think you're gonna do something to me first. So I'm running away from the whole situation altogether. Exactly. I'm not even gonna give you the opportunity to hurt me. But then I'm also, there's another side of me. If I like you, I'm mad clingy and I'm on that. You may not like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it really varies, and but I really think everybody just needs to figure out exactly what it is that they want and live in that, and I feel like we would be fine.
I also think too, like in a relationship, it's not what society thinks. It's two people coming together
exactly.
with your own ground rules, your own respect, and your own understanding. Tuning out the world, like I don't give a fuck.
People don't even get
talking
to get
about
to that
outside
part.
of what we talking about. Like, why are you listening to other people? Stay right here. Like, just stay in the moment. Stay focused.
Your household with your spouse is gonna look a little different than your parents.
Exactly. So I think that's what it is.
It looks similar but a little different. But I feel like that's a great note to leave on, Vina. Like just be yourself. Like
man, the worst thing you could do is be judged and talked about by being somebody that's not even you.
You might as well be judged by being yourself. Word.
That's a fact.
False accusations.
Yeah.
And they no matter who you being, they're still gonna find something not to like anyway.
Still.
You might as well just be yourself,
Literally.
have a ball, and tell everybody to kiss your.
Word. And with that, man, I'm Reef Major.
I'm for y'all the rags.
It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem princess, your favorite princess.
Bow movie.
Outside.
Shit like that.
Shit like that.
Yeah, y'all.